Dean and Dario have made it to day 3. From the historical town of Kamakura, they must now ride more than 100 grueling kilometers to Mount Fuji.
You know what this means?
This? Like my page on Facebook?
Love.
Love my page on Facebook?
My Facebook.
You're so social, I thought like
Yeah. Big Buddha.
Today the journey begins at the Great Buddha of Kamakura, a 13-meter-high bronze statue located at the Kotoku-in Buddhist Temple. Japan has two major religions, Buddhism and Shintoism. Dario has borrowed a pro racing bike, Cervelo carbon fiber frame, chrono shape, Shimano Ultegra group, aerodynamic wheels and only 9 kilograms. Dean has borrowed a friend's bike. It's pink.
I wanted to notice that he picked the fixie bike, right? So no gear, so it's gonna be very fast on the hills, right?
Dean and Dario head for Enoshima along the beautiful coastal road. Dario's experience is really aiding their fast progress. While the land is flat by the coast, the duo continue to ride fast toward their next stop, Awara. Awara Castle is the landmark of the city. It was originally constructed in 1447, but has been demolished and rebuilt many times since that date. Dean and Dario now head inland, taking an alternative route via the UNESCO town of Hakone. This mountain town is famous for its hot spring baths known as onsen. Dean was happy for now, but it wasn't to last.
What's happening? Basically, this is a city bike. I mean, it's a good bike, but it has no gear.
Luckily, the crew had one extra bike which did have gears, but this bike was far too small for Dean, and not in condition to take anything on beyond a small inner-city leisurely ride.
Whoever invented gears, I love you.
Dean struggles on the new bike and is finding it hard to change gears and keep the pace with Dario.
You try this bike, this is the best you can get. No, don't need a helmet.
I might fall off, bro.
If you fall off, I kill you.
I'm sorry, I'm not a good cyclist.
No, because you don't want to learn.
Find me a good gear. I'm not.
It's not a solution.
It's a solution for me right now.
It works.
You're bashing on a freaking bar. And you're a pro. Is anybody with me here?
They begin their descent to the beautiful Lake Ashi. In the picturesque Hakone region, a lakeside path leads Dario and Dean into a natural wonderland. After a grueling ride, the boys have arrived in the Gotemba region at the foot of the iconic Mount Fuji. Now they will start the ascent of the 3,776-meter mountain, the tallest in Japan, by bike. First 2,400 meters of the climb up Fuji is done painstakingly slow, using the bikes. The route seems to go forever, and now using a bike is no faster than running. With light fading fast, the duo see the 5th station car park of Mount Fuji. This is the end of part 3 of their journey. The 4th part of this adventure begins at 9 p.m. in the dark after sleeping just 1 hour.
Let's go. This is it.
Dario and Dean must climb to a staggering 3,776 meters in altitude. They must also endure temperatures below 0 degrees.
Oh. Good news, we are on the top.
I don't really feel sleepy, even though I've only slept 1 hour. I don't
I mean, it's a hard climb. Like this last bit, there's just lots of rocks on the floor, and it's very loose. So you're losing energy all the time, stumbling. But I feel pretty good. It's like I definitely don't feel like I would ever not make it to the top. Dario's looking like a kind of a zombie wrapped up in a sweets wrapper, but he's also gonna make it, I'm sure.
They become worried about Dario's condition.
How you doing, buddy? You right? You feel cold, man.
Man, I really need to sleep.
Yeah, okay.
So long I don't sleep.
Just take a bite.
The extreme cold, lack of sleep, and intense physical challenge have made the mission seem almost impossible to Dario.
Isn't that heaven right now?
It's quite tall, maybe I'm dead. Oh, the sunset is coming.
I ain't gonna let you die yet. And it's cold up here, real cold.
The sun begins to rise at the final station before the summit. Inspired by being on the final stretch, Dean and Dario continue on with the sun rising behind them.
The only things I can think is, do we really need to go back now the same way? Pick us up, it's cold.
Thank you for doing this, love you, dude.
Oh, yeah, great Dean.
You're a warrior.
Am I? No, that's just the outfit of the day.
Oh, gypsy warrior.
Gypsy warrior.
You sent a letter to your mum.
That's a post office?
Yeah, come on.
No way.
Let's write a postcard.
That's so cool.
Dean and Dario had come so close to failure, but after 4 days, hundreds of kilometers of physical endurance, they stand at the top of Mount Fuji. This adventure has come to an end, but the journey has only just begun. Visit runawayjapan.com or join us on social media to have your say as to where runAway will go next.